Truly, significance of technological advancement in current digital era can't be denied, specifically in the accounting world. Thank you very much for your kind words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, comes the time when we would be hearing our chief guest, none other than Mr. Asif Peer. I would like to introduce, thank you, Asif Saab, for joining us. I would like to introduce him first. He has been honored by Sitara Imtiaz on 14th August 2022 for his remarkable contribution of 19 years in Pakistan IT sector. Mr. Asif currently holds the titles of CEO, Managing Director, and member of the Board of Systems Limited, and the CEO of TechVesta Systems in Dubai. And with over 19 years of experience in IT, including the 13 years at Visionet, he returned to Systems Limited to elevate standards and to inspire the next generation of IT leaders in Pakistan. We are truly honored to have him here as our chief guest. Thank you very much for joining us and looking forward to hear.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. So, pleasure to be here and thank you, ICAP, for honoring allowing me and having me here as a chief guest. So, thank you all the ICAP council leaders, current presidents, past presidents, Nadeem Saab, and all the distinguished guests and Khurshid, to arranging such an auspicious event. And most importantly, congratulations to all the award winners which are going to be announced soon. And I think it's a great effort from ICAP to recognize and motivate others to do more on digital front. I think Digital Technology Award is not just an award that what you have been doing, it encourages others to do more and more. So I will just have few points to share with you because most of you, the charter accountants, you have been having a CFO positions or director of finance or all the key positions, typically with the experience all the charter accountants get. You guys are the main enabler of any firm. And I think technology, what 10 years ago or 20 years ago, was not playing that kind of a role. Now it has changed a lot. So I will just start with like few pointers, what ICAP from a student's perspective, what the experienced CFOs or whatever financial or audit positions that you guys have in the firm, what you guys need to look out for the technology and the advancement and the enhancement that is happening in the globe, right? So manual work has been gone. So if you are doing anything in your work or while you are studying, you have to challenge yourself, why? Why this? Why it is a manual process? Why it is not automated? Why we have to do this? And why computer can't do this for me, right? So that is the most important curiosity that everyone has to develop, no matter at what age bracket you are. In today's world, it really doesn't matter. So if you are not challenging yourself on the why part, that why we are doing this manually and not digitally and not automated, I think it won't work. And like you will be definitely, whichever firm or whatever audit you are doing, you will not have that differential advantage, efficiency, competitive edge, or productivity gain without technology and without digital skills. I think 2-3 trends that is very common. You have been hearing about the digital transformation from ages and ages, right? Digital transformation has been the key word since last, I would say, 1 decade or so. So what do you, as I said, like when you are talking about digital transformation in your own companies or while you are studying and you need to learn about digital transformation, you need to have one important thing in your mind, that how can I satisfy, how can I serve my customer better through digital technologies? How can I have more data point that I can gather by transforming my processes digitally from end to end? And now, with the latest technology, you must have heard last 6 months or a year about this generative AI or GPT-4. Even Microsoft has launched certain things called Copilot in all of their tools, even in Outlook, in whatever you use today. Now the process will be automated by the computer itself if you know how to interface and you know how to prompt and how to ask the questions from the computer in the natural language processing. So it's the world has changed a lot. So all of us needs to be challenged ourselves from a digital transformation. And now it's a transition has happened recently to AI transformation. So now I was reading it, the dashboards, right? That digital dashboards or data analytics, ERP, which Ashfaq was sharing, SAP. So of course, ERP can automate your business processes. This is the backbone of any organization, any large organization, whether you use SAP or Microsoft, Oracle, that doesn't matter. But what are you going to do with that data that has been generated by that AI? How you are integrating your ERP with the rest of the world, with the rest of the processes, with the rest of the systems. I think as a CFO, in your field, that's a question that everybody has asked, that what this data is going to do for me. And what traditionally, I think everybody gets happy and satisfied by having a digital dashboard or dashboard that is descriptive, that tells you what happened yesterday. What was my monthly number looks like? How was my month end happened? How was my sales yesterday night, say for example, I'm not talking about in the month. This is all descriptive. Things have happened and you guys can slice and dice and do whatever you want to do. But I think now the world has progressed with so much data and cloud and the technology available at your disposal. You have to move on to the predictive type of analytics, that with this data, how I can automate my processes. Why am I doing this manually? With this kind of a 5 years of historical or 10 years of historical data, why am I still preparing these manual things? How can my processes are automated? How I can predict what is going to happen with this data and trending? Unless and until at your key positions you ask these questions from your CIOs or digital officers, you will not be able to get the true insights which can provide you the competitive edge in the future world, in today's challenging world. And then once you know that prediction, then you can prescribe what am I going to do with this kind of an intelligence, and what are the actions that I need to perform to take it to the next level. So with this, just fast forward with this Gen AI, it's all natural language processing. Now, as a business leaders, most of you, of course, is chartered accountant firm, so most of you are business leaders. Now, you will be interfacing in a natural language processing where you will be asking these AI questions in your natural language processing. You need to know what kind of a prompt, and you have to have a backbone of data and the technology team that creates the model for you, so you don't have to struggle and go to your IT team to asking, give me that kind of a artificial intelligence report. You just need to know what kind of a questions that I need to ask in a proper natural language processing. And then the data will come accordingly. The world has transformed. So I think it's a great initiative by ICAP to have the digital knowledge in their curriculum, in their papers, and more is required. I think the course content, everything needs to be challenged by, I'm sure you guys are doing, but I have not seen it, so forgive me, but need to be challenged with the latest technology knowledge, and you don't need to be the programmer. I think nowadays it's very important to understand if you're a student and if we are talking about the technology and you're just scared about the technology, the world has changed. Now with this low-code, no-code environment, anyone with just a little bit of using the computer skill can automate any process without knowing the computer programming at all. You just need to have creative thinking, analytical capabilities, that's about it. You can automate the process even if you are a chartered accountant, believe me, it's not, the world has changed. Now with this natural language processing, with these co-pilots, with this new interfaces that are available, it doesn't require you to go and do the deep down. So it's a mindset shift with these courses and the contents that you guys are teaching at ICAP for the chartered accountants. I think this will help the country, whatever we call digital Pakistan, or I think this will help us to achieve more with less. Doing more with less is the key, because we can't compete internationally. We can't compete internationally by having a traditional mindset and not using and leveraging the technology, whether it's a banks, whether it's a manufacturing, or whether it is any industry verticals that you can be working on. This is the most important element in today's world. So I think recognizing ICAP, training people, whether they are in whatever curriculum you guys are training, ERP and others, and data, keep doing it. Keep talking about the digital AI transformation. I think this will help building the ecosystem. And one more thing, I think it's not that, it's a lot of firms like in Sri Lanka, most of the accounting outsourcing work happen over there because they have a lot of CIMA qualified professionals. We talk about IT exports, Ashfaq Saab is there, and IT-enabled services export, not just the IT exports. As that's why I'm saying it's not just we need to have hardcore programmers to do IT exports. It's IT-enabled services. So you need to think, if you are not a programmer, how you can make a difference through this chartered accounts is ICAP platform and build so many firms to outsource accounting services, to automate those processes, not just do the labor arbitrage. It's gone. It's a cost arbitrage and labor arbitrage is gone. How you can automate and knowledge-based outsourcing is the key in today's world. So that's what I wanted to share, that we have to challenge ourselves, keep focusing on doing more with less, and technology is the only way and only answers for all of us, from your first semester from ICAP to your CFO role. You have to wear that hat. And please don't be scared now, because technology, what it used to be 10 years ago, where you can't store the data on-prem, now it's a cloud and everything. You guys can be the enablers as well and can challenge your IT or yourself to do more. So thank you very much for having me here, and thank you, Khurshid and team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Asif, for such a detailed information you have provided us. And in one of our podcasts, also one of our guests said the similar thing as you have mentioned. I think it was Mr. Nadeem Hussain who mentioned in his podcast that technology is of no use if it cannot satisfy any customer, if it cannot bring any improvement, if the automation does not provide any benefit, so it should reap benefit for which it has been designed. Thank you so much. In order to give the memento to Mr. Asif, I would like to invite our President ICAP, Mr. Ali Latif, on stage. I would also request Chairman, Digital Assurance and Accounting Board, Ms. Khurshid Kotwal, Mr. Ashfaq Tola, past President and Council Member ICAP, Vice President, Mr. Asad Feroz, and Mr. Arsalan Khalid to please come up on stage. Audience, please, huge round of applause. Yeah. Please stay on stage. We are moving towards the award distribution. We all have been waiting for, and we are here for that purpose. So our first category, Best Dashboards Prepared. Let's begin with the team that has achieved the third position. Please welcome Pepsi Cola International Private Limited to come on stage. Audience, huge round of applause for Pepsi Cola team. Best Dashboards Prepared, third position, Pepsi Cola International. Yeah. On that side. Pepsi Cola International representative, would you like to say something to our audience regarding your profile submission? How was the journey?
So, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank ICAP for giving us this wonderful opportunity and platform where we could bring in our innovation and the dashboard that we prepared. And obviously, any project, it comes up with a team effort. So I also have a team. सबने मिलकर जो है वो उसके ऊपर काम किया था. Unfortunately, they could not be here with us. But whenever we have a project in mind, तो obviously there are many factors जो उसकी success के लिए contribute करते हैं, starting from the leadership. So I really want to thank the leadership of PepsiCo for having faith in us and giving us complete liberty and enabling us to voice our opinions fearlessly. And जब हम लोगों ने वो project अपने CFO को और director controls को present किया, so they had full faith, and under their leadership we were able to accomplish, and here we are today. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Moving forward, second position for this category, Best Dashboards Prepared. I would like to request Kashaf Foundation team to please come up on stage. Would you like to say some words, please?
थैंक यू जी, बहुत शुक्रिया. सबसे पहले तो मैं ICAP को मुबारकबाद देना चाहूँगा ऑन सच एन इनोवेटिव एंड फोरथॉट प्रोसेस कि उन्होंने अपने प्रोग्राम में भी ये इंक्लूड किया. ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स सारे, पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट्स, प्रेजेंट प्रेसिडेंट, मिस कोतवाल, everyone has बहुत अच्छी थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ हमने फ्यूचर को इन्विजन करना शुरू कर दिया. और जो अभी आसिफ साहब ने कहा है कि एवरीथिंग इज़ ऑफ द पास्ट, कि कोई मैनुअल काम जो भी हो रहा है it's a history and now we must move on to the digital processes. बहुत शुक्रिया जी आपका for arranging everything. Thank you.
And now finally, the first position for this category. First award, any guesses for best dashboards prepared? Audience? Absolutely. Please, round of applause for Mizan Bhai. Congratulations to our winners for achieving these prestigious awards on their exceptional performance. They had only 10 minutes to showcase their presentation, and it was a very strict process. Not a single second above 10 minutes was allowed. Thank you so much. I would request all of you to be seated. Thank you so much. Ji, ji.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the courage and knowledge to build that dashboard. I would like also to thank ICAP for such a wonderful innovation, because this is the first time we are having this kind of awards. And the dashboard we presented was a 360-degree customer view, which involves entire bank, end-to-end, every working of bank. So thank you, the entire management team, and my special thanks to my digital team headed by Jawad Raza. They worked really hard to build that dashboard. Thank you.
Right, Ji. So congratulations, Janab. Dashboard is something which is also very close to my heart. Right, so proud moments, huh? I can see a lot of cameras being taken out. Great. Acha ji, now moving on to the second category. Yaad hai kya hai second category? Let's see it here. The second category. Use of technology in the area of internal auditing. अच्छा, जब तक we are playing that, so let me tell you कि इसके अंदर evaluation criteria क्या था. All right, so use of technology in area of internal audit, and then I'll tell you about the evaluation criteria. Right, Ji. So, इसका evaluation criteria में there were first of all there was the objective and the budget, the target audience and strategy, implementation and creativity, details of any challenges faced and how these were overcome. I think this is one of the most important areas. Business benefits, results and evaluation, and why should your entry win? So that was one key question that was asked, and of course, the responses mattered a lot towards deciding. So, Janab, to give the award for this category, I would like to request Mr. Humayun Bashir, former CEO of IBM and Chairman, NCCPL. If you could please join us on stage. Thank you. Yeah. Right, please. Ji, I would also like to request Mr. Farooq Rahman, Mr. Zishan Ajaz, Ms. Hina Osmani, and Mr. Mohammad Maqbool, our council members, and the digital board member, Ms. Saira Nasser, to come on stage, please. Haji, any guesses now? We are about to announce the third position. The first position, so we have again 3 awards. For the third position, any guesses? जो जीता है उसको आइडिया है कौन जीता है? All right, Janab, Bank Islami. Congratulations, Janab.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, I feel very honored to represent Bank Islami here and receiving this award. Indeed, it was in line with our strategy to digitalize all the processes, possible processes within the bank. And automating the internal audit process is one of the challenging tasks which Alhamdulillah we have achieved. Thank you so much ICAP for representing and providing us the opportunity to showcase our project. Thank you Bank Islami senior management, our board committee members, CEO, Chief Internal Auditor who actually has the vision, and Alhamdulillah thanks to my team over there who actually make this dream true. Thank you so much.
Once again, congratulations, Janab. Now the second position. Telenor Bank, Easy Pesa. Congratulations, Janab. Aige, please.
Okay, Ji. Thank you, everyone. First of all, thanks to Allah and thanks to my great team who supported in this initiative. And I would like to thank ICAP as well, who has provided this platform to showcase our efforts that we are doing into the digital transformation. And also, it gives us an opportunity to share the ideas and discuss the opportunities with the industry experts as well. So I would like to thank you, everyone, and good luck for the next year. Thank you.
Right, Ji. Now the first award, the first position. Any guesses? जो जीता है उसको मुझे लगता है पता है. बिल्कुल सही. किसने कहा ये? HBL वालों ने जबरदस्त. HBL जनाब.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ICAP. Thank you, council members. I just want to thank अरमुगान जिनके साथ हमने ये जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी और फरहान जिनके भी कंटिन्यूस सपोर्ट हमारे साथ है. It's difficult कि इंटरनल ऑडिट में आप इतना सब कुछ कर सकें कि टेक्नोलॉजी को भी अडॉप्ट करें और वैल्यू एडिशन भी करें. My team really deserves this and I'm really excited about it. Thank you, ICAP. Assalamu alaikum.
Right, ji, thank you very much. बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. अच्छा जी, अब आती है बारी यूज़ ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी इन द एरियाज ऑफ अकाउंटिंग, इन द एरिया ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. क्राइटेरिया मैंने ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है. लेट्स सी द कैटेगरी है. तो क्राइटेरिया सेम था जो कि यूज़ ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी इन द एरिया ऑफ ऑडिटिंग का था, जो मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, टारगेट ऑडियंस, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एंड क्रिएटिविटी, डिटेल्स ऑफ एनी चैलेंजेस फेस्ड एंड हाउ वन हैज़ ओवरकम इट, business benefits, results and evaluation, and why should your entry win. So there was again, based on the similar criteria, we again have 3 winners. But before I announce them, I would like to request Mr. Nadeem Hussain to join us on stage to give away this award. And the council members, Mr. Khalid Rahman, Mr. Hasnan Badami, Ms. Muniza Butt, I'm not sure, all right, okay. And I would also like to invite our, digital board members, Tanveer Salim and Mr. Riaz Nazir Ali Chandra. So Mr. Tanveer Salim and Mr. Riaz. All right, I think Hasnan has also walked. Hasnan, yes. All right, so third position. Any guesses? मैं आपको ये बताता चलूँ कि there were more than 60 participants, there were more than 60 submissions, out of which 9 are receiving the awards today. And of course, in each category there are